Hey guys, what's up? I feel obliged to let you know what's going on with the new Terraria update. We still haven't got a release date for it yet. I would like to see that. There's quite a bit of information here, but sadly there's no images. I can't show you what stuff will actually look like. Therefore, I'll try and go through it quite quickly. You don't want to be sitting here watching a video with no image or no picture for ages. So let's go through these in no particular order. First of all, there will be a Legend of Max reference. Legend of Max is a webcomic made by some guy called Jesse McMinn. I'll put a link in the description to his Twitter, as well as a link to the actual webcomic. Next up is a revamped character menu. This is something that I think Terraria needed, mainly because it was so hard to change the colours. Like, a colour picker would be so much easier. RGB values are accurate, but most people would just look at it and be like, what? How does this work? Next up is a rare monster, and an item that can be farmed from it. Extremely vague stuff. It could literally be anything. And then there's moss. Yeah, moss. Next up is that the hard mode is going to be revamped, so maybe more mobs or maybe more items, I don't know. Perhaps moss will fall from the sky. He's also said that double damage in PvP is going to be removed, and he's even considering half damage instead. Next up is that silt now has a purpose. Could be anything, maybe moss grows on it now. Next up is that gems have increased uses. They were pretty useless before, apart from like selling and stuff. And probably the most exciting thing for me is the waterfalls. Waterfalls will be cool. Perhaps moss grows around them. There is no space biome. Surprise, surprise. The hallowed and the corruption is going to be addressed in a big way. There's going to be a new hook. I've always wanted a dual hook with super duper range. That would be awesome. There are currently 60-ish aesthetic changes. So quite a big graphics overhaul. You can now walk up one block tiles. This is something I've always wanted Terraria to have. I never knew why it didn't. And Minecraft actually, I hate jumping all the time to try and get over stuff. It pisses me off. So walking up blocks is going to be cool. Next up is that you can now have more than 5 characters and 5 worlds at a time, which I suppose is good for you hardcore players. The next two things are confirmed with quotation marks around them. They're pretty big things, but I don't have any evidence, any proof, because there's no screenshots of him saying it. So don't get your hopes up if it turns out that I'm completely wrong. This is that there are over 250 items added, and the update will be bigger than 1.1. Dun dun dun. Okay, this next stuff is hints, basically stuff that he hasn't explicitly said that will be in the game. These are stuff where he's hinted at it, hence the name hints. First off, there's half blocks. That would be cool. I think this is possibly why you can now walk up one block high, because there's half blocks in between. That would be quite cool. Next is a new biome. I would like to see a mainly black and white and red like Grim Reaper biome with a Grim Reaper boss and shit, but that's not going to happen. Next up is a leveling system. I do like the idea of this because I hate people who jump on servers and put loads of items on and think they're amazing because someone gave them loads of items. Perhaps a endless level system where you can just keep playing and getting higher and higher level and doing more and more damage until you just destroy everything. That would be cool. Next up is a barber NPC, so you can get your hair trimmed. That's cool. So if you're bored of your hair, you can get a crew cut, or possibly a mullet. And finally, more pets and better pet AI. I'm not a fan of pets in games. I've always fucking hated them. Like, they just follow you around and do nothing and just be annoying. But I suppose it could be quite fun to just kill them. Or even better, killing your friends' pets. Perhaps I can bury them in moss until they suffocate. Big thanks to Wigglesniff, as a cool name, Wigglesniff, and anyone else who's contributed to the thread that I've just read, because that's where I got this information. I'll put a link in the description to the thread if you want to read it, or if you just want to provide your feedback with some other Terraria fans. Anyway, thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Just before I go, I would like to ask you something. This video has been slightly different from my other videos vocally, probably because I'm tired and I can't be bothered to edit out all the mistakes I've made. But let me know if you prefer this way, because I prefer this way, I think. Seems a lot more natural. Anyway, let me know please, and put it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!